Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my Valentine's Day look. I know I had technical difficulties trying to put that baby up, but it is up and I hope you guys really liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. But today's look is going to be a mommy on the go look. As most of you guys know that follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat, I have a beautiful son. His name is Anthony and he's going to be 10 this year. I feel super old. I decided to make this look for you guys just because I at one point just struggled and used to roll out of bed and go to his soccer games and his baseball games. And I didn't want to look like that mom. So I started, just doing basic makeup, and it not only made a huge difference on myself and how I felt, but how I presented myself as well as my son's mom. I don't want to embarrass him and look like I rolled out of bed. So I decided to make this video for you guys to make your guys' life a little easier, and I hope this helps. And yeah, so let's get started. So since this look is going to be a very quick look, what I always like to do, and I feel like it cuts my time in half, is I always start with my skin first. So we are going to go in with our moisturizer, and then I'm going to be using my Ole Henriksen moisturizer, and we're gonna just dab a little bit of that onto the skin. You always want to make sure that your skin is super hydrated. Then you want to make sure that you prime your skin. And I'm going to be using the POREfessional Mattifying Rescue. Also because I don't like to touch up during the day. I feel like this primer just helps to keep your skin super, super matte. One thing that is super important, always remember that when you're out, you always want to make sure that either your moisturizer or your foundation has some type of SPF for protection. My Studio Fix Fluid has a SPF of 15, which is not that much, but is good enough to protect my skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dab, dab, dab. And I'm dabbing that in with a wet beauty blender. I just love how the foundation just melts into your skin with a wet beauty blender. And it's really important that you keep in mind that this look is not supposed to be perfect. You are just trying to look presentable. So I'm just gonna go in with my NARS Creamy Concealer and Medium 2 Ginger to cover any pigmentation under my eyes. And in with my beauty blender and going to dab that in. We have to keep in mind that we are not going to highlight and contour. We're just gonna even out your skin with this look. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my foundation, and I'm just going to go in with my medium dark mineralized skin finish and a Morphe E41 brush, and I'm just gonna press it all over my skin. And just make sure that you leave your under eye area so you can just set it with your translucent powder. And I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Again, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender and then just kind of set that. Now that we've set the foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my medium deep matte bronzer and a Morphe E33 brush, and I'm just gonna run it through where the sun would normally hit, just to bronze up my skin just a little. Now that we warmed up the face with the bronzer, we're gonna go ahead and do blush. I'm going to be using the Tarte Glisten blush, and this is like a peachy, bronzy blush. It's super lightweight. It doesn't have a lot of color, but it just gives you that really nice peachiness. Now that we're all done with the skin, we're gonna go ahead and move on to eyebrows. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Brunette. Now that we've combed out the brows, we're gonna go ahead and very lightly, because this makeup look is very effortless, we wanna make sure that the brows are very natural and make sure that they're not overly done. As you can see, I'm going in very lightly. Just comb it out. Now that we're done with the brows, we are gonna move on to just priming your lid with Painterly Paint Pot. This is just going to help with the wearability of the shadow, especially because you're going to be out and about under the sun, and you wanna make sure that the shadow just stays in place. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette in the colors Spread the Love, Bananas, and a little bit of the peanut butter. Spread the Love, I'm going to be using in my crease. I'm going to be grabbing the Morphe E27 brush and just glide that over on the crease. And this tone is very peachy, so it's almost skin-like. And this is gonna be your transition color. And as you can see, I'm doing a very small layer of this color because we wanna keep this look effortless, but pretty at the same time. Then I'm going to go in with that same brush and use the peanut butter, which is a more caramel color. And this color is going to define your crease just a little more to add depth to the transition. We're gonna go ahead and use a flat synthetic brush and dip our brush into the banana color. Dab very lightly on the lid. We are going to curl our lashes, and I'm using the Tarte lash curler, which is amazing, by the way. And very lightly just curl. Using my Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. I love this mascara because of the brush is super thin and the bristles are really separated, so it helps separate my lashes when applying the mascara. Okay, so now that we're done with mascara, now I'm gonna go in with my Chromographic Pencil by MAC, and this is just to neutralize any redness under my eyes, and this also helps to open up my eyes a little bit more, and so I look awake. Go in very lightly in your waterline. So now all we have to do is throw on a lip and we're all done, ready to go. So I'm gonna be using the Peachy Keen by Gerard Cosmetic, and it's just a really neutral, pinky peachy tone. And we are all done. I hope you liked this look. I hope it's helpful for you guys because I know it could be really hard to be a mom and try to look good at the same time while running errands or at the park or just spending time, quality time with your children. But no one said that you don't have to look good while doing it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, give this a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.